Hey, so I'm gonna start. So, do you ever felt like somebody is like watching you like in the room or something? Like if you were like alone, like you feel like this feeling? Like most people think like it's just like a dream or like just a feeling, but my grandfather Victor was real. Like he was a doctor in the IMSS hospital here in Leon, and he worked at the night shift. So it was daily in the night. So my grandfather was a man of pure science. Like he didn't believe in ghosts at all, and it was like only missing and facts. So, but at the hospital, there was like one floor in specific where things were like strange, like the feeling, like the vibe were like spooky. So it all started with like small things, like he will leave like his pen or something in a desk, and he will like turn around and check it again and just disappear. So he looked everywhere and didn't appear. So yeah, he just let go, and then like later the pen would appear in her pocket or in a place that he didn't let it um, before. So isn't just wasn't him, like the nurses too were like the heard noises, like strange noises, and feel like this vibe like spooky. And one day is he like hear like some noises in the hallway of the hospital, like clack clack clack, and when they looked, like they were like nothing. So it was like they look and they were like nothing, and just like the pure, like the smell of amazing. And one night, it was like raining very, very hard here in Leon. Like some days it's like very heavy, and even the streets like in noon, like the water goes so up. And one day, my grandfather was in his office, writing like notes of the patients and all of that. And suddenly, bang! A heavy metal fell in the room next. So yeah, he will stand up, and he told me like he was like nervous because he was alone in the floor. So he checked and opened the door, and like the feeling of this room in specific was like very spooky, like ice. So he saw a metal tray in the floor, and it was perfectly flat. And in the middle of that, it was his stethoscope. But he had his stethoscope in another room. So like for him, like, was like a shock because he left it in a locked room in the next. So he just see it in the floor, but without a reason in specific, and he didn't know because he was alone and it was like in the night. So my grandfather did not like shock, did not like run, like he just like walked into the stethoscope and pick up and only say like in the air like thank you for the help. I have to go back to work now. So in that moment, like the his feeling of the room last, like it was cold and get it like warm. Yeah, so he get up like the confidence again to be in the floor in the room. And yeah, he told me like he had some of this experience in the hospital, like some strange like moments or things that happen. But here, like the hospital, like the doctors and nurses have like this legend of they are not alone, and there are invisible like doctors, nurses that are there helping them or not helping them, depending on the case. So if you ever are in a hospital here in Leon, if you hear a noise, don't worry. It is just a doctor like from the past and have doing his job. And yeah, it's all like the story.
A doctor from the past? That's very scary.
Yeah. But yeah,
Yeah, very
he
interesting.
have some experience.
Yeah, that was very interesting. Thank you. Okay.